Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a quick video. I want to talk about two brand new lenses that Sigma came out with, just announced today. The 35mm and the 65mm f2 contemporary lenses. They also announced a 24mm f3.5 that I do not have and did not get to try. So today I'm going to focus just on the 35 and the 65mm f2. I also want to touch on the already existing 45 f2.8 L-mount contemporary lens. Another beautiful lens, and here you can see it in silver. It is a gorgeous lens. You can buy one in black, and the results kind of mirror these new lenses, the 35 and 65. Now, these 35 and 65mm lenses I have for L-mount, but they're also made in Sony E-mount. These are f2 aperture lenses, which means you're getting a faster aperture than that 45, which offered an f2.8 aperture. That means you're going to get a more shallow depth of field. Your backgrounds are going to blow out a little bit more. Now, these lenses are all metal construction. The barrels are metal. The lens hoods are included, and guess what? They're metal. The lens cap's included, and guess what? It's metal and it's magnetic, and this is genius. I have yet to see a camera company do this with their included lens caps. Now, these caps, again, they stick to the front of the lens barrel via a magnet, and Sigma has come up with a cool way where you won't lose your lens caps. Now, if you're like me, I lose probably 10 lens caps every year. Now, Sigma has created a solution for this. They have a keychain that you could slap onto your keys or your belt, and when you take that lens cap off of the lens barrel, the magnetic cap, you can just slide it right onto the magnetic cap of the keychain. And that way, when you're done using the lens, you could slide it right off your keychain and plop it right back on the lens. That is genius, and that comes with each of these lenses. Now, these lenses, again, are metal construction outside, metal construction inside, have the magnetic metal cap, and come with the metal hood. Now, these are relatively affordable lenses. Again, full frame lenses. These are not APS-C lenses. Again, L-mount or E-mount. They're give or take around $600 a piece. They're a little bit more than that. I don't remember the exact price on the top of my head. I have them over at the house. But these are relatively affordable lenses. Now, I shot them for a little bit on the Panasonic S5, another camera that surprised the heck out of me, guys. Now, I'm a fan of the Panasonic S1, and I didn't think I'd like the S5 too much, but it's a little powerhouse, and it's a manageable size. It reminds me of a GH5S in full frame format with much better autofocus. Speaking of autofocus, these two Sigma lenses gave me no issues on the S5, whether I was shooting a photo or shooting a video. And speaking of video, the video that comes out of the S5 with these lenses, it's like a match made in heaven. The color, the contrast, the pop, the snap, the sharpness, that detail, it just looks so good. And I think that's a lot of the Panasonic coming into play because they have a thing with video and they do video really well. But these lenses work really well on this body. They also work well on the Sigma FP or Leica SL, for example. But here's a video I want to share with you guys. It's a fun little holiday wintertime video. I have a sunroom on my house where we have bird feeders outside of the sunroom. And every day, Debbie and I go and sit in there and we see birds feeding at the feeders. And we have a wide selection of wild birds. I set up a tripod with the camera and I set the 65mm f2 on the S5. I set it to 4K 24p and I recorded some of the birds feeding and hanging out in the backyard. It was lightly snowing that day, but in post-processing, I used Final Cut Pro. I added some fake snow. I enhanced the snow to give it a wintertime feel. I'll also share some of the video right out of the camera with you in a bit. But let's take a look at this little fun video I made. Again, right out of the camera, shot in vivid color mode, no vlog or log profile here. What you see is what you get. I added some widescreen bars and some snow enhancement just to give it that wintertime vibe. Check it out. So that was really fun, a short little fun video to make. But even without the fake snow added, as you can see, the video here is crisp. The color is beautiful. The rendering of this lens on this body is really astonishing. And the focus, it stayed focused on the birds at all times. And you can see the ultra detail coming out using this lens. And the lens was wide open at f2. I think gone are the days where lenses are soft, wide open. It used to be back in the day, if you shot a lens wide open, you'd have some softness, some vignetting, like all kinds of issues, and you'd have to stop it down to about f4 to sharpen it up and then make it come alive. These lenses here, they come alive wide open at f2, and that's a beautiful thing because they're full frame lenses, which is really, really cool. So these lenses also have a mechanical aperture dial, which I love on the outside, and it feels good and solid. And remember, these lenses are small and light. They're not huge. Again, think of the 45 f2.8 L-mount contemporary lens. That's around the size and quality of construction, though these feel a little more hefty in the construction, I must say. And these are also available for E-mount for Sony, but you have an autofocus, manual focus dial, or switch on the lens barrel itself as well. So everything about these lenses scream quality, from the build, the size, the weight, that again fulfill the original promise of mirrorless cameras, having high quality, small, full frame lenses. This is what it's all about. Why would you want this big monstrosity lens on your camera when you can have a little one that offers pretty much the same beautiful quality? Today we have so many quality cameras, so many quality lenses. You really can't go wrong with any of them. It's crazy today how good we as photographers or videographers have it in the world of camera gear to choose from. Focus never missed a beat. It was always accurate, always sharp. The photos are beautiful from this camera. Now, this is not a camera that takes video and says, well, this is mainly a video camera, so photos are going to be secondary. No, it does photos just as well as video, this Panasonic S5 does. So whether I want to shoot a photo out of my window or in my yard or down the street or take a video, I'm getting really beautiful quality from both of these lenses. Now, here's some photos I snapped. I didn't take too many because it's been raining like mad here. And I've only had a little bit of time to get out and snap some photos. But as you can see, the photo quality from these lenses is truly gorgeous. Now, these are brand new lenses just announced by Sigma, and I was lucky enough to be able to try them out for a little bit so I can tell you guys about it. But I'm really, really thrilled with the quality of these because for the money, you're getting a lot. You're getting all metal build on the outside, metal build on the inside, a metal hood included, a metal magnetic lens cap, f2 aperture, mechanical aperture dial on the lens, an autofocus manual focus switch on the lens, so you don't have to dig in the menus and stuff. It's all right there on the lens. And you're getting most important of all, beautiful image quality, beautiful video quality, and fast autofocus. I see no flaws in these lenses. There's no softness. There's no weird distortions. All around, beautiful lenses from Sigma. And Sigma, they're doing great things. I just reviewed the 85 f1.4, the smaller version for Sony, and I was blown away at the quality and the small size for being a full frame lens. So today, here at the end of 2020, we have so many options available to us as photographers, as videographers. It just basically means you can choose whatever it is that speaks to your heart and soul, and you know you're going to get good results. So these two Sigma lenses are right up here quality-wise, and you're paying the price down here. So huge bang for the buck, and that seems to be a thing with Sigma, bang for the buck. And I'm a big, big believer and someone who enjoys Sigma lenses now more than ever, now that I'm getting to try more of them. But believe me, these two lenses are fantastic, guys. If you're in the market for a 35 and a 65 focal range with an f2 aperture and you own an L mount or E mount, seriously take a look at these. Read more about them, check other reviews, rent them if you feel you need to rent them. But if you're looking for this focal length, these lenses must be looked at. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Really good stuff here from Sigma. If you like what I do here, thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I will have more videos soon. I thank you all, I love you all, and I will see you next time.